day they come together and show you their talent.
Hey, we caught up with Marshall Lamont, sheep shearer from Union Center.
Yep.
How'd it go?
It went pretty good. Second year I've done this, and I enjoyed myself working with the animal and doing the best job as I possibly can.
You have a lot of sheep back at your place?
Yeah, we have about 800 head altogether.
Probably use electric clippers most of the time?
Yeah, just like we did here right now. That's how we do all of our sheep. It's more efficient and more faster. I've done this pretty much my whole life.
So how old were you when you sheared your first sheep?
About 12.
We're here at the stock show in Rapid City visiting with Spring Patton from Harding County.
Yes, I'm Spring Patton. I live on the Lane Janetta Ranch, and we provide the yearling sheep for the National Shearing Competition at the stock show in Rapid City, South Dakota. I guess we just haul the sheep down and, a couple weeks prior to this, a shearing crew comes and crutches them out. So cuts around the back end and the bag area just because it's safer, because in the contest they get to go in a little fast sometimes. So they do that. Then we bring them down here and just spend the day pushing them up the chute for the shears.
We're visiting with Lauren Opsadal, sheep shearer. Lauren, where are you from?
I'm from Union Center, South Dakota. It's due northeast of here, maybe 80 miles.
You bet. Of course, you just competed in the prelims.
In the hand blades. First heat, and they're doing the second heat now, so kind of cross my fingers, hoping my scores hold up real good. See how it comes out, especially after this round. Hopefully I can make the final.
How long have you been doing this?
Well, I've been doing the hand blades this here for about 7 years. I'll be competing in the machine shearing as well, and I've done that for 31 years. So that's really my main bread and butter. This is kind of my nostalgic thing, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's kind of fun to go back to the old style and see how they did it in the old days.
Yeah, I suppose this machine goes a lot faster, probably.
Oh yeah, it'll be much faster, as you can imagine. You put a little electricity in there, and it really helps us along. Yeah, it's kind of like a pedal car compared to a cars these days.
With the hand shearing, what's the secret to that?
The biggest secret I can say is handling of the animals. We're dealing with an animal that's, he's got his own ideas, and so you got to keep the animal calm. Secondly, keeping your blades sharp. They are razor sharp, and definitely a lot of technique involved to learn how to flow smoothly through that.
We're at the 2020 Black Hill Stock Show here in Rapid City, visiting with one of the sheep growers from East River. And your name?
Glenn Youngerman.
Glenn, where are you from?
Huron, South Dakota.
Okay. Tell us about your operation.
We run about 800 ewes, 400 polypays, 400 Targhee ewes. The sheep here today are Rambouillets. They're called a wool breed ewe. The Targhee ewes are a wool breed. The polypay breed is a multiple birth breed. And we start lambing in December. We lamb all the way through June.
Been around sheep your whole life?
I started when I was about 13 years old, so about 45 years.
name?
Dustin Hicks.
Dustin is one of the competitors, and your dog.
Dog is Jenny. She's border collie that we raised ourselves.
Pretty smart dog.
Well, for the most part anyways. No, she's a good one. She's done this all her life, mostly done ranch work, so she's got a competitive edge though. Just wait and see her out there. Like I say, she'll be one of the top ones competing. We raise about 200 head of sheep, so she gets plenty of practice, both when we need to practice for competition and whenever we need to get something done at home.
We're with Laura Hicks. Laura, you just competed and your dog did great.
Yeah, I'm really proud of him. We haven't been to a trial in a couple years, and I was very, very proud of him.
What's your dog's name?
His name is Ty. He's 9 years old. He mostly does cattle and sheep just at home, but it's fun to get out every now and then.
Has your dog been competing a lot?
No, actually this one I haven't competed with. I've competed with a lot of his relatives that I've had in the past, but my kids grew up and I needed to stay home on the ranch more, so I haven't been competing nearly as much.
Is it hard to train a dog?
It takes time. They're naturally, if they're bred right, they naturally want to do what this is, but it takes time. Their genetics are key, and they're born with really great instincts, and to go gather is their first instinct. They want to bring sheep to you, is everything, and then you just harness that and work with that.
And
we don't do treats or any of that kind of stuff. The sheep to them are the treat. Like getting to work for them is like their drug of choice.
With another competitor, and your name?
Nancy Creel.
Nancy, where are you from?
Bozeman, Montana.
Bozeman, and you brought your dog down from Bozeman for the competition.
Yeah.
Hey, what's your dog's name?
This is Ray. R-E-Y. It's like Star Wars.
Okay.
If you're up on the modern ones.
And the dog is pretty smart?
Pretty smart. She's 3 years old. Her nickname at home is the Savant. So I hope it works out today. She's been in training for about 3 years. And she replaced some dogs that passed away. I was here 4 years ago with 2 dogs, and both of those are deceased. And so she was a quick replacement for those.
You start training right when they're puppies?
General stuff, but you're not doing too much on sheep when they're puppies because they're so vulnerable at that age. So.
You have a lot of sheep back at your place?
No, I'm an urban herder. So
urban herder.
I have friends where I go out and caretake their farms and stuff, and that's where I get in all my practices.
Well, that's it for me. Mike Merriman from Faith. Tell us about your dog.
She's 3 years old. She was the National Reserve Champion nursery dog last year.
Oh, wow. Pretty talented dog then.
Yeah, I like to think so.
Good training?
I'm lucky.
Visiting with Tim Gifford from Harrisburg, Nebraska. Tim, tell us about your dog.
Oh, this is Duncan. He's a 6-year-old male. He works way more cattle than he does sheep. So this is going to be a new experience, or fairly new experience for us.
Is it different training for cattle as opposed to sheep?
They're allowed to bite on cattle, and sheep they're not. So I might have a really quick go here.
They could be a little more rough on the cattle.
Yeah. Okay. but kind of the same concept. They got to herd and they got to pay attention to what they're doing, and and the bite doesn't always help you anyhow.
What is it? A hand?